It's a rainy day. We're at the shop. And the topic of conversation, first of all, Carlos is here. And he's got a fishing pole.
I do.
So here's Carlos. He's in fishing mode. He's off. He's holiday Carlos right here.
No, this is junkyard Carlos.
Oh, junkyard Carlos.
Junkyard?
Not today. It's freaking raining. Why you can't go to the junkyard today?
I had a poncho.
You had a...
Did you? I was going through my things and I found one
damn.
from Disney, the yellow one with the Mickey in the back.
Hi, Marcus. How
In
are
the
you?
slide hammer. Look, everyone's here now.
The whole gang's here.
And all the gang's here. So, all right. So the topic of conversation is, what would you do if you could have $100,000 a minute?
Pretty much, what would you do if you were Bill Gates?
Right.
I'd not worry about much. Just kind of.
Yeah, but what would you do
What would be
actually?
the first thing you do? if
Besides
you
not worrying, not what would you not do?
Because that's on my mind right now.
Go back to sleep.
You would sleep more.
Yes.
What about you? First thing.
Calm down.
The
Mark.
first thing.
Yeah.
Well, I told you I wanted to dive through the mountains with the squirrel wingsuit thing.
Squirrel
You
suit.
can do that right now.
Yeah, but I don't want to spend the money. Like,
What are you talking about?
and like,
Okay, so that's gonna cost you 20 grand. Let's call it.
yeah, I don't have 20 grand right
Yes,
now.
you
You're-
do.
No, I definitely
Go
don't.
post a video. You have twice that.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Maybe 2 years ago, not anymore.
Right?
Hey, the old Christopher Money Rudnik. Yeah.
Yeah, if I was the old Chris Rudnik, I'd be going squirrel wing diving.
It's official. You don't have the M anymore in your name.
No, I'm Chris
G.
CPR.
They actually.
C.
Chris Porter Rudnik.
That's why he's driving a Miata.
So,
anyways,
Even though
they used to know him as
will
Chris.
beat your super right now.
They knew him
Bad.
as
Jeez.
Chrissy Watt when he used to hang around here like 2 years ago.
Okay.
I will race you in the rain right now.
I've never seen Chris actually take $100 out of his pocket. Well, I mean, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it.
Ooh, you gotta be quicker than that.
I'm gonna hold it. So we got a $100 bet
$100. Let's go race right now.
in the rain.
In the rain. Supra versus roads. So you're talking shit. You're talking crap.
Oh, easy. I don't talk shit, kid. I talk facts.
All right. I'm putting my money where my mouth is.
Well, now here. You win, because motor's not in my company.
Oh well, you got to give.
I won the battle.
Yeah, well, if you win that bet, you got to give him $100.
I just did.
That was okay. I'm not a bookie by profession,
I
so
just
I
handed
may
you-
have
I
done
won-
that wrong.
I won-
Usually, you get $100 from both parties and then hand them both to whoever
That
wins.
was not spent. That,
No, I'll tell you this right now.
So it was a no bet.
I'll tell you this right now. I won the first battle, and I'm also going to win the war. Just don't.
What's the war? How much
The next
money?
race,
$1,000?
$1,000.
Ooh, that's big money. Okay,
I'm going to go squirrel diving.
so $100,000. Chris is going to go squirrel suit diving. That's his first thing. Carlos, what are you going to do? 100 grand a minute.
I don't want your video to be demonetized.
So just use terms that are nice.
Okay. I would buy a Rolex, a Phantom, and go to Vegas
With snowflakes.
with.
When it's snowing
I'll go to Vegas and plow snow in Vegas.
with some female
With
friends.
some female friends that are
Not
open-minded at the same time.
Professionals.
Professional ladies of the night.
Okay.
That does sound like fun.
You want to be with me?
I might
I'm
like
not down
this
with that.
better.
You want to be with me?
Yeah, no.
I do have something to say.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Wait, here comes Roberto. Roberto's not sleeping
What I
anymore.
would do after I wake up from sleeping the next day or whatever, I'd put hippos in the Everglades.
Wait, that's already been done.
Hippos.
Yeah. Well, not in the Everglades, but
Colombia.
yeah.
Columbia, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Fucking
in the Everglades.
So you would pull a Pablo Escobar. Okay.
No. On the real, I would buy
Maybe call
every
Bob after a
Supra and every R34 on the planet. I would control that market.
All of them.
All of them.
And build buildings to put them in.
I would go through every country in the world that I know there's a Supra or an R34, and I would buy them. All of
Okay,
them.
all right.
Oh, wait.
I find
One
that
more.
pointless.
And I would buy every Miata out there just to piss somebody off.
I still have my 3, so I'm good.
What if he wanted to buy them from me for 100 grand a piece?
Sold.
So then you own them all.
I would
I'll
own
take
them all.
300 grand.
And I would just free the world.
You just took a ride, didn't you?
I ripped her, dude.
Chris just took out the Renly. If you guys haven't seen this thing yet, it's a pretty cool little machine.
Jack
got-
is trying to sell me all his toys. That's what he's trying to do.
I'm trying to get. I'm trying to make room for stuff. And I'm not saying you need to buy this, but I think you should buy one for sure.
I do want one. I want that one. What's going on?
Let's get it going. Got to finish the razor.
I
Copart
would
razor.
love that thing. I want to hit jumps and stuff.
All right, once it's all finished up,
Then
I'll
we'll
let
talk
you.
business.
We'll talk business. But in the meantime, what'd you think of this?
It was cool. I like the turbo noises.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, right? So I turbocharged it. The stock engine is it's a Chinese, obviously a Chinese buggy, but they're really well built. It's got a Cherry QQ motor, which is a 1.1 liter. And then I just stuck a turbo on it. I did a ghetto fuel system. It's got a rising rate regulator, FMU, and a pressure regulator there. Some upgraded injectors from FIC. Fuel Injector Clinic took the stock injectors and opened them up a little bit. Thing makes 100 and change to the wheel.
That's so funny.
It's not bad, right? It's more than a stock Miata engine.
It really is.
It's 4-wheel drive. I put electric power steering on it, which is a really cool feature on this one. So the car doesn't even have to be running. The engine doesn't have to be running, and the power steering works.
Oh,
which
yeah,
is-
it's electric.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's cool.
So the unit's down there,
Dang.
and yeah, so that's another big option you're not going to see on many side-by-sides is power steering, you know? So
No, it's nice.
So power steering on this, and then it's got Elka suspension. This is the Elka Stage 1 suspension. This stuff is good. This is Canadian brand. It's not Chinese. You can see right there. Made in Canada. Well, it won't focus, but I swear that's what it says. Anyway, got a winch on it too. That's another bonus.
Got a shovel.
It's got a shovel. Yeah, it does. And these badass big boy 30-inch tires. So all around, this thing is honestly probably my favorite side-by-side. I like it. I know.
Better than your original one.
Well,
Yeah.
Can it survive a day with me at Corbin?
Raging?
Raging.
I don't know if it
Because
does.
I go full rage.
I honestly don't know. I
don't know.
I haven't raged it for a full day.
Yeah.
I've raged it for like 30 minutes at a time, just like romping.
I'd be full rage, like 5,000 RPMs going.
I mean, I put an intercooler on it.
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
With the fan, so that's pretty cool. It's intercooled. It's turbo. It's on 93.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
What
another
do you
good
do to
thing.
do E85?
Bigger injectors. It's got a pump in it, so it can
So
handle
you put
it.
this on the dyno?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
If you go back in my videos, you can see I baselined it stock. I want to say it made like 65 horsepower stock.
So you added to 35.
Yeah, 35, 40 horsepower, yeah. So it's a huge difference. It's got a big LED bar up on the top here, and it's got LED lights down there in the stock location. Really cool. In Russia, they do some crazy shit with these. They do some like snow rallies and shit with them.
I would love to drive this thing in the snow.
Right? It would be so fun. I mean, it'd be cold, but got the gauge there. I put the harnesses in, got the Dragonfire 4-point harnesses. So, you know, I tried to do it right.
Yeah, no, I think you did great.
It's all good. And then it's 4-wheel drive. It also has front and rear locking diffs. So you can see you can actually select the diffs. They're mechanical locking diffs that you can actually lock yourself. It just really makes this thing a crazy
Is
crawl.
it always in 4-wheel drive?
No, it's
No,
got
it's
selectable 4-wheel drive right here.
Oh, okay, so it's 2-wheel and then you put it the 4.
Right. So you put it in 4-wheel drive. It's got turn signals. You put it in 4-wheel drive yourself. It's got disc brakes at all 4 corners. And yeah, and as Marcus just said, it is a street legal option for most of us, believe it or not.
That's like the selling point for everyone. You should have started with that.
Street legal. It's, you know, it's, if you didn't see, it's got an actual manual transmission in it. It's like a Volkswagen style tranny. So, another cool thing about it. Gearing's pretty low though, so you're not going, it does 70 topped out. You know, if you want to go faster than that, you can put some bigger wheels on it, bigger tires, and go to
You mess with the
33s.
gearing?
You can get a different gearing. They actually did make 3 different versions of this transmission. And you can get a transmission. The later models came with a 1.5 liter engine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that one has better gearing. You can go about 100 miles an hour top
Oh my
top
God,
speed. Yeah,
That's crazy.
but I personally don't think that you need it. I like the way that it is, just like this, especially when you get off road, when you start to get into like some
Yeah,
rough
you need
stuff.
the low
You
gears.
want that low gear, and that first gear in this thing is a crawling gear, so it's really good. Put my winch remote right there. But anyway, put it in the comments. Should Chris get one?
I'll give you $2,500 right now.
That's the most he's ever offered me for anything I own.
Well, that's
Really,
not
I'm gonna have to
true.
consider this.